Oh, what can I say, guys? This has to be the worst case of man flu that anybody on this planet has ever experienced. And if you're not familiar with man flu, it's far more extreme than any flu that women can get. I know it's International Women's Day, I know that, and I don't want to take the wind out of your sails here, ladies, but this could possibly be worse than even childbirth. And I'm going to leave that with you. I'm only joking. I haven't got man flu. I probably got man cold for the past couple of days. I've been feeling a wee bit out of sorts. So guys, listen, today's ramble. I just want to thank you all so much for your love and support and your comments on the channel and on the videos and your well wishes. A lot of you have been sending me wee messages and I've been replying that you know. And this video is going to be about. I haven't put a video up in a month, and I'm going to explain why, and I hope you understand that. Well, give you a bit of a different glimpse into it. First and foremost, can I say that this video has come about. Obviously I've been putting it off about making a video. There were several reasons. I'm going to go into more detail, but it really has come about by Peter McKinnon. I'm not too sure if you're familiar with Peter's channel. I've been following probably only about 4 months. He's just an amazing guy, just a good person. You can tell he's fun. He's a character, great photographer, great filmmaker, magician. Maybe he's a musician as well. He has that bit of a rocker appeal. I think he does. Hold on a second. I think he possibly drummer. I don't know. But if he's not a musician, he should be. But he's a magician. Anyway, as I say, I've only been starting to follow him probably a few months now, and he's just got a good vibe. And last night he put a video out there. Sorry, I'm dosed here, so I'm not too sure what way this is getting across. I hope you're able to understand me. He put a video out last night why he's putting up 3 videos a week, and why he conditions himself and why he drives himself to put it up. Even if the videos aren't 100% his best work, he's conditioned himself to do this, to keep a routine and to follow through. Now, yesterday morning I was listening to Tony Robbins, actually motivational speaker. He was talking also about changing the mindset, and we create these paradigms within our mind, and we don't follow through on things because of the mindset and how we see ourselves and how we see, the current situation we're in. So when I listened to Tony Robbins yesterday, and then I listened to Peter McKinnon last night, it really hit home. And this is why this video is being made, because I haven't been feeling great. I'm dosed here with a cold, and I could have easily put it off. But Peter was talking about, look, just follow through on it, do it, get yourself into the routine. And once you start doing it, the momentum starts to come, and then it becomes ritual. And that's the sort of thing that I'm hoping to get from this. November of last year, I got the results back from tests. I've been getting treated for reactive arthritis for the past 4 years. I was hospitalised with it twice. If you're not familiar with reactive arthritis, it's different from regular arthritis, osteoarthritis. But basically I had a bladder infection, and my body thought that the infection was in the joints, and it reacts to it, and it hits the joints. I get hit on the soles of my feet, my toes, my ankles, my knees, my hip and my hands. And this has been going on for 4 years. As I say, I was hospitalised with it. 2 years ago when I moved back to Belfast, I still couldn't locate why I was constantly getting these infections. I was under a consultant when I lived down the south of Ireland. When I came back to Belfast, they put me onto a new medication. Within a month, I started losing my hearing. Within 6 months, I probably lost about 2/3 of my hearing, and we found out it's a result of the 2 tablets that they put me on. And I don't know if I was able to get those my hearing back, but the fact is that I've had to come off all medication now for the past 8 months. The downside of that is I'm in agony with, I don't want to let the violins out, I'm in agony with the pain and the soles of my feet, my toes. It's just, the only way I can describe it is it feels like you have been hit with sticks on a regular basis. I'm never without pain, let's put it that way. Some days are better than others, and I've been getting hit with it. So November of last year, I got to see the consultant. They went in to check the bladder, and they put the camera in the nether regions, work it out where I'm talking about. And if you haven't had that pleasure, the big screen, big high definition screen, about a 40-inch screen. And of course, whenever I was in the consulting room, there was a female doctor and 2 female assistants. Highly embarrassing. Big camera, or sorry, big screen, and they put a camera up the lower nether regions, and you can see it, the camera inside, going up. And this wasn't too graphic. Like, I was actually amazed, but maybe it's the photographer in me. In fact, I didn't get embarrassed no more. I was actually quite amazed at this technology. But cut a long story short, they realised that they couldn't get up the urethra. It had damaged, and they need to get in there to have a look around to see what's inside the bladder. So they put me down to, and the camera couldn't get through any further. They put me down for an emergency operation. That was in November. And I was just told there 3 weeks ago that it's going to be at least another year before I get that operation. And it's sort of, talking about bladder, pissed me off a bit. Excuse me, I could be a cup of tea here. Sort of pissed me off the fact that my reactive arthritis is coming about because I'm constantly getting this infection. I can't get rid of the infection because they need to get in to find out what's happening. And it's possible that it's just a bladder issue. And it's got a bit frustrating. You get the pain, the thing like that. And I went on a wee bit of a downer with it. I just hadn't got the heart to follow through on it. I have been out taking photographs. I have been focusing. And I just say to myself that, you know, there's always somebody worse than me. But I must admit, I went on a wee bit of a downer, feeling sorry for myself. I've got hit with this cold now the last couple of days, but I've got my exhibition up. It went up last week, and I'm just trying to focus on the positives. And this is what this video is about. Last night, whenever Peter done that video, I said, you know what? I'm going to have to shift this mindset. I'm going to have to follow through and do this. I love this channel. This channel here is to document my journey. And basically what I want to do is I just want to share this journey and show people, you know, you can have fun with photography, and that's what I'm going to do. So, starting today, happy International Women's Day, by the way. Today, this is going to be the start of it. I'm going to be putting up videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I know, have you said that before, Sean? I'm going to do it. And sure, look, in a month's time, if it's not working out, then I'll drop it to 2 days. If it doesn't, I'll drop it down to 1 day. But at this moment, I need to get that structure going. And I'm going to have big ideas. A lot of you give me so many great ideas when I ask you what you want to see in the channel. I'm going to start implementing them. In fact, the video on Monday, I'm going to be talking about a challenge that I'm going to give you guys that join me in the month of March. And watch this space. This comes as a result of what you have challenged me to do. I'm going to throw this back at you, and I want you to take part in it. So watch out for the video on Monday, and I'm going to be talking more about it. And then each month, I'm going to set a challenge for us all to do. And there's no competition, there's going to be no winners. It's just to get us to change the routine and incorporate something different into our photography that you may not normally be doing in your normal day. And you can take part in it, but that's going to be an ongoing thing. And there's a lot of other things coming up. So I'll talk about that more next week. Guys, I'm going to just wrap this up here. Can I thank you all so much for your love and support. Just to fill you in about the homeless charity that I was talking about. I've already made contact, I've already had several meetings, and I'm going again on Tuesday. I'll be teaching members of the staff, the volunteers, photography, how they can photograph the stock for the shop. Also going to do photography workshops with them, both the volunteers and maybe the homeless. Watch this space. I'm going to also do a promo video for them. So everything's moving forward with that. What else is happening? I've got my exhibition on. I'll talk about that maybe on Monday. It's in Torino Cafe Gallery here in Belfast. It runs to the end of March. Links are down below. You can check it out. Amazing guy, David. What else is happening? I'm still alive. And I appreciate every single one of you. A lot of new subscribers, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for joining us. And all the old subscribers, thank you for your comments, love, support on this channel. I really, really appreciate it. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic weekend. Know that I'm sending you love from Belfast on the International Women's Day, and I'll see you in Monday's video.